Hey people! So I had said I'd do some more beauty content on this page. I've done a lot of like fashion content lately, but I thought I'd share some of my favorite makeup products. So this video is going to be just kind of like what I wear on the daily kind of thing. It's not very much, but I'll also show some hair tutorials as well. That's going to be my next video. But I just wanted to show my makeup routine changes a lot because makeup's something I just find that's really fun for me. So I like to try different products all the time. But this has been something fairly simple, like something I'd wear to church on Sunday, something that I'll wear out to dinner with my family, but it's nothing super fancy. And all of the products I have are like, most of them are drugstore. Like, these are fairly inexpensive products. A lot of the more expensive products I have, I save for more fancy events. So this is just stuff I wear on the daily. So the first thing I always do is I wash my face first thing in the morning. So I usually do that with the Neutrogena face wash. And then I go in with a primer. So this is the primer that I use. Sorry, it's like super bright. It's the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio, and I got the green one because I get a lot of redness on my face. Acne is something I've had for a very, very long time, so this, the green cancels out the red, and this is a drugstore product, and it's pretty great, so I like it a lot. So I always start with that. It keeps it nice and primed. Don't have to use too much of it. Rub that all over my face so the makeup has something to stick to. And then I go in with a concealer, and it's almost gone because I use it a lot. It's Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer, and it's in green to cover up redness. As you can see, it doesn't roll up anymore. I literally have to like get a brush down in it because I use it so much. And I just put these over any little spots I might have on my face. And this just completely cancels it out. So when I go back over it with foundation, it looks flawless. So I like this a lot. It's pretty good. And it's only like $3. So I blend that out with, this is the Real Techniques sponge. They come in packs of 4, which is great because the biggest thing that I've learned is if I don't rotate out my sponges every like 3 to 4 months, my face breaks out so bad. Because I do clean them probably about every week, if not every 2 weeks. But over time, they just get really gross, so you have to switch them out. And then I have this L'Oreal Infallible. It's the 24-hour fresh wear. I've tried a lot of the stuff from their line before. I've tried the Pro Glow, tried the Total Cover, and I tried the matte one, and I didn't like any of them as much as I like this one, because this one's, it's a medium coverage, but it's not like to where it feels like you're wearing a lot. Because the thing I didn't like about the Total Cover one was it literally felt like I was wearing all kinds of stuff on my face, and I didn't like it. And then the matte one, I looked super dry and crusty, and the Glow one looked like I had been in the sun and I was oily. So like this is what works for me, and it's good, and it's drugstore. So clearly I like Maybelline a lot, but this is really the only L'Oreal product I use. So I just squirt a little bit and put it all over my face. Now blend it out. I might have actually put too much on. I forgot how much coverage this one has. So sorry, my lighting keeps getting weird. But it actually has really good coverage. Like I really didn't even use all of the bit that I squirted out, and I probably don't need as much as I thought I did. Clearly I don't wear makeup every day of the week. I literally, if anything, I wear it like twice a week, just because I'm trying to give my skin time to breathe, and if I wear makeup too much, my skin just gets really bad because it's sensitive. So I haven't worn this as often as I used to, but it's pretty good. I like it for the most part. And then next I go, as you can see, my poor concealer is almost gone. It's the Master Conceal by Face Studio, and it's almost gone. Let's see if I can squeeze any more out. I just put a tiny bit on my under eyes. I don't conceal a lot there, just because I don't really care if I have under eye bags. I really only wear it if I look really rough. And I go in with a small part of my sponge and just kind of pat it in there. Try not to drag, just pat it. Nothing too crazy. I've had that concealer for a super long time too. Like, to be honest, it's probably expired because I just don't wear concealer that much. But it's a good one. And then I have another Maybelline product. I should be sponsored by Maybelline. That'd be awesome. This is the Master Fix by Face Studio. It's their translucent powder, and it's really good. It keeps everything held in place, which I like a lot, because your girl's oily, and so I need something to help with that. So, whoa, I put too much. You know what? We gonna fix that. So, just gonna swipe all over, get a good bit of coverage. And ta-da! Face is powdered. Next, I go in with my blush, and it's kind of a blush slash highlighter. I got it in a, I think it was a Glossy box subscription, either that or Birchbox. It was one of those. But it is this Laura Geller New York one, and it's in Blush and Brighten. And it's one of those baked blushes. But I looked it up, and it's not too terribly expensive from what I remember. I don't remember the exact amount. But it's kind of got some highlighter and blush mixed in there. So that's what I like to wear on the daily. So I just brush a little bit of that on there. Not too much. And that's all I do for blush. And then for highlight, I've gotten super into the cream highlighters lately, because I feel like they just look so much more natural. And I don't know, I think they're kind of cute. So this one is by Trust Fund Beauty. I also got this in a Glossy box subscription, so love that. And it is kind of like, it's kind of got some silver, like, not really silver, it's like rose gold. So it's got a lot of silver in it too, now that I look at it. But I just get a little bit on my finger, and what I've learned about this is, the only really annoying thing about it is you have to blend it super fast or it dries like a streak on your face. But it's super pretty. So I pat it in with my fingers because it just works better than using a brush, honestly. So just pat that in there. And it's picking up way more on camera than it is in real life. Like, I think the lighting's just making it look super bright. But I do that side. And I'm going to go in and do this side. It looks super streaky on camera, but I promise it's not. And then I'm going to take a little bit more and kind of go all the way up. And then I like to take my brush that has a little leftover powder on it and just kind of blend it all together so it's not too harsh. Just kind of blend it out. And then I like to go in with another highlighter. This is another cream one. This is by Thrive, and their products are actually really great. They're not the cheapest products, so this was a trial that I got. But I like to do my nose highlight with this, because whenever I go in with powder or with this highlighter, it wipes my foundation off, and this one doesn't. So I like to just do a little dot right here. And then I do a little bit down my nose. And then I do my Cupid's bow right there. And that's it for highlight. And then lastly, I do my eyes. And I don't get too crazy with my eye makeup on the daily because I just don't have the time and I don't care. But I have this primer that I've literally had for a year. It's the Photo Focus by Wet n Wild, and it's still about half full. It's lasted me a while. But this stuff, I kid you not, is like glue. Like, if you don't blend it out fast. Like one time I literally just left it on my eyelid. So I got distracted, like I got a phone call and had to go answer that. I just left it on my eyelid unblended and it literally dried straight down. And it was really hard to get off actually. So that's how you know it works. And Wet n Wild is one of the cheapest makeup brands, so I really like that. And then next, eyeshadows where I tend to splurge, but I have the Naked palette that I like to use, but I actually got this on sale. It was like $13, so it really wasn't that bad. But I like to go in, a lot of the times I use the Naked shade, because it's just typical, regular, neutral color. And it depends on the day. If I feel like going more gold or more silvery, I'll just put a little bit of shimmer there. But today, I'll probably go in with this shimmery color over the base. But that's about it. Nothing too fancy. And I just use the brush that comes with, because why not? I am not fancy by any means. I just get it done. It is actually a pretty decent brush. Honestly though, I haven't touched any of these shades beyond here. I just use these neutral shades. But they're good shades. It's a good palette. And then next I'm going to go in with that shimmery one and just go right in the middle and pat it on there so it has a little bit of shimmer. Not too much, no, not too dramatic. And that's it for my eyeshadow. Nothing too crazy. And then I go in with mascara. If I can find it. There it is. So this is the one I like to use currently. It's the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I don't like the waterproof one. The waterproof one is so, like, it's just really sticky and gross in my opinion. So this is the one that's not waterproof. And it's in Blackest Black. So I think it's pretty good. They say it's a pretty good dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So I don't know. I've only used a sample of the Too Faced one before, so I couldn't give you a proper review on that. But I like this one a lot, and it's cheap. So lashes is literally what I focus on the most in my makeup routine, and this literally happens every single time. Like, does anybody ever like put mascara on and it not happen? Because you're literally a sorcerer if you can get away with doing mascara and not getting it all over your face. So typically I just let it dry and then I'll scrape it off later, because if you try to rub it off while it's wet, it'll get everywhere. So I'm very, very particular about my lashes. I don't like them to look super clumpy, but I don't like them to look spidery either. Does anybody else remember in like middle school where like you weren't cool unless your lashes looked like spiders? Like, it was like the 100-layer challenge or such with mascara. As I remember, I would literally go through a bottle in like 2 weeks. And my mom's like, why are you going through this so fast? Because at the time she was buying my makeup. And so she's like, why are you going through mascara so fast? And I was like, Mom, it's fashion. Look it up. Hello. But I'm not trying to revert back to 2010. So this is a good mascara though. I really, really like it. I literally just got it all over my face. Wow, they don't look anything alike. Love that. Love that for me. That's okay. They're sisters, not twins. And then I go in a little bit on the lower lashes. Not too much. And that's it for lashes. On the daily, I don't wear eyeliner. Otherwise, I would have done that before I did mascara. Let's see. What a mess. What a mess I am. But if I do wear eyeliner, I'll have to show you which one I have. I typically will use a Ciate London one, or I have an Ico one, which I can't find at the moment. But they're very, very like thick liquid liners, so I only wear those when I'm trying to be dramatic. And then on the daily, I don't do my eyebrows because some people are super extra about their eyebrows, but I just don't care. My eyebrows are naturally really dark and they're naturally really thick, so I personally think they look great without doing anything to them. So I'm just gonna do this number, and that's it. This is my daily look. If I was going out or doing something, I would probably do something more to it. But that's all for my lashes. And then if I wear lipstick, which I don't usually wear lipstick on the daily, but if I do, it's a nude color. So this is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is the most comfortable lipstick I've ever worn. I have it in multiple shades, and it just looks super natural and super cute. And like, it has a matte finish, but it feels satiny, so it's like not that like crusty matte feeling when it like sucks the life out of your lips. It still feels very soft and glossy, but it's fairly long lasting. I actually wore this exact lipstick when I did cheer. I've literally been buying this since it came out, which was like, what, like 2013, 2014. So it's a good one. Get one. That's about it for my makeup. Lastly, I go in with setting spray. This is the Maybelline New York Lasting Fix. Clearly I like Maybelline. So just go and give a few sprays. And that's it for my makeup. See, it's pretty natural for the most part, but nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. I ain't getting too wild out here, but that's just a simple look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Next, I'm gonna go do my hair. Bye.